ads negative, they're malicious.
They are.
How quickly the politics of hope have been replaced by the politics of desperation. And for our friends that are in the satellite facilities, I'm going to go and come and see you after this. And I wish I could see everybody here, but it's obviously not possible. But I want to thank you, obviously, everybody up here standing and sweating and kind of cheering and spending times with or without your family that I'm greatly appreciating. I appreciate that. And he says, Martha, you know, you're running negative ads. Well, you know what I have to say about those negative ads that are now malicious and beyond? Really, the most negative campaigning I've ever seen in Massachusetts ever. You know what I have to say to Martha? Shame on Martha! Shame on Martha!
Shame on Martha! Shame on Martha! Shame on Martha! Shame on Martha! Shame on Martha! Shame on Martha!
The president rushed to the scene. You know, we saw my opponent standing with a former president, the governor, you know, the interim appointed senator, and the whole party establishment all the way down the line. At the beginning, it felt like it was me against the machine. In all honesty, you're the machine! You're the machine! To the people watching on TV right now, if they're covering me, you're the machine also. Stand before you as a proud candidate of Democrats, Independent, Unenrolled, and Republicans across this great state, north and south, east and west. I do not need the party establishment to help me. I need your help. You've seen it, the establishment is deathly afraid of losing their seat. Well, once again, when you're talking to all your friends and the people that are listening, if they're covering me, you can remind them all that this is not their seat, it's your seat! Should I have the honor of representing our state in Washington, D.C., I will serve no faction but Massachusetts. I will pursue no agenda but what is right, and I will be nobody's senator except yours. One of the great advantages of being an independent, that is that you meet voters of every kind. Going throughout the state, I've met so many wonderful people. I've seen so many fantastic things that I didn't know our state offered. And what you learn is that people are really thinking about issues facing our state and our country. And the political experts are still wondering how this little teeny campaign of ours grew so fast and gathered so much strength and momentum. Well, let me tell you something. The reason is very simple. The reason is very, very simple. We do not want a senator whose only question on health care is to ask Harry Reid.
Yeah.
To ask Harry Reid, hey Harry, how do you want me to vote on this one? Massachusetts wants real reform and not this trillion-dollar Obama healthcare that is being forced on the American people, a one-size-fits-all. This bill would raise taxes. It would cut Medicare $500 billion. It would be unfair to our veterans. It would destroy jobs and run our nation deeper into debt. And as your senator, I will insist that they start over. I will work in the Senate. I pledge you I'll work in the Senate to reform health care the right way.
Yes.
The honest way. The honest way. No more behind-the-scenes closed-door meetings. No more arrogant party leadership. Transparency back, and we can do better. As the 41st Senator, I will make sure that we do it better. Work together and do the job right. And on the question of taxes, my opponent this week endorsed yet another tax increase. Another one. She summed up her whole approach by saying, and I quote, "We need taxes to get up." She's got it wrong. We need to get job creation up, and we need to get taxes down. To work in the Senate to put government back on the side of people who create jobs. President John F. Kennedy taught us that starts with an across-the-board tax cut for businesses and families so the American people can go back to work, have more money in their pockets, and create jobs. To Woodstock, I think I was about 3 years old. I love the music, but his reference to the National Guard it hit home because as a lieutenant colonel and 30-year member in the Army National Guard, tries to help and defend our country, and I'll keep faith with all those who serve and with our veterans too. I will work in the Senate to defend our nation's interests and to make sure that our military is second to none. Looked the moderator right in the eye and said, "There are no longer any terrorists left here." Wow. Well, maybe the president can pull it aside today and explain the basics. There are still terrorists in Afghanistan, Martha. There are still terrorists in Afghanistan, Martha, and they are at war with the United States, and for the safety of this nation, we absolutely must defeat them.